Hello friends, welcome to VFocus classes. In continuation to our reasoning series, now we are coming up with the topic called blood relations. You know the importance of blood relations in competitive exams. This is very much useful for SSC CGL exam and also for SSC CHSL exam. So before discussing the blood relations, we need to know the family tree. Instead of discussing a relation line by line, we will be discussing all the relation at one place. That is by using a family tree. I say this is a family tree. Who will be there in this family tree we need to know. See friends, for any family, there will be 5 generations. The first generation is your generation, whatever you are, and your parents' generation and grandparents' generation. So these are 3 generations, and the next generation will be your children generation and their children generation. These five generations are very, very important for us. So we'll be discussing about these 5 generations and extra generations also. So whatever the relation we are going to discuss now, we'll start from ourselves only. Means I'll start with our discussion with I. I means you. I means me. I means whoever are reading this topic. Yes friends. So we'll start our discussion now. So every person will be having parents. So father will be there and mother will be there. So we need to know about father and mother. And father's father we say is a grandfather. And mother's father also we say grandfather only. And father's mother or mother's mother we say grandmother only. So it is grandfather and grandmother. So if combinedly we say it is a grandparents. And father and mother are our parents we say. So this is what we need to know basically. So our parents and their parents. Parents are always grandparents. So father's mother is grandmother. Mother's mother is also grandmother. Father's father is grandfather. Mother's father is also grandfather. Now, so if your father is having a sister or your mother is having a sister, father's sister always we say aunt. But in India we use a word called auntie. There is no such description as auntie. There is a word called aunt only. And people say that you'll be having many relations. So different kinds of relation in different states. But in English we say only aunt. Whether it is father's sister or mother's sister, we say aunt. If father is having a brother, we say uncle. In the same way, if mother is having a brother, he is uncle. So whether it is father's brother or mother's brother, he is uncle. So simply in father's generation, other than our father and mother, if there is any male person, we say he is uncle. If there is any female person, we say aunt. So it's a very simple thing. So we discussed about the grandparents and our parents. At the same time, mother's sister you are saying mother's sister you are saying aunt. In the same way, if grandmother is having a sister, we say grand aunt. If grandmother is having a brother, we say grand uncle. The same relation stands for grandfather. If grandfather is having a sister, we say grand aunt. If grandfather is having a brother, we say grand uncle. So parents brothers are called uncle. Parents sister are called aunt. In the same way, grandparents sister are called grand aunt. Grandparents brother is called grand uncle. So this is what about the father's generation. And father's brother is uncle. Mother's brother is also uncle. Now we need to discuss about our generation. So you may be having a siblings. So we say sibling. Siblings means persons who born to the same parents. Means father and mother. Like siblings means your own brother and own sister. So these are siblings. You may be having siblings. Siblings may be brothers and sisters. So if you have a brother, you may have a sister also. So you will be grown up. And at the same time, we need to discuss one more relation. So your father is having a son. So he is called your brother. Your father is having a daughter. Is called your sister. She is called your sister. In the same way, mother and also. In the same way, your uncle and aunt. If your uncle is having a son, so he is called cousin to us. If your uncle is having a daughter, she is also called cousin. If your aunt is having a daughter, she is cousin to you. If your aunt is having a son, he is also called cousin. So in your generation, other than your brothers and sisters, so everyone is called cousin only. Simply you remember, in your generation, other than your siblings, everyone is cousin, except there is one relation. What is that relation? Spouse relation. If you are a male, you'll be getting a wife. If you are a female, you'll be getting a husband. So whether it is a wife or husband, we simply put it in terms of spouse. So wife and husband is called spouse. You got married, you got a spouse. Now it's great. So this marriage is performed according to the law. So you got your spouse will be having a father. So he is called father-in-law because marriage is as per law. So spouse is having mother. So she is mother-in-law. spouse is having brother, so he is brother-in-law to you. Whatever the relations we are discussing here, these are the relations we are discussing with respect to you. So if your spouse is having a sister, she is called sister-in-law to you. Okay, so don't say that if spouse has a father. Spouse definitely will have a father. Okay, so spouse father is always father-in-law, spouse mother is always mother-in-law. If spouse has a brother, brother-in-law. If spouse has a sister, sister-in-law. Now in the same way, your brother may get married. If your brother gets married, he'll get a wife, and that wife is to you as sister-in-law. You'll call her as sister-in-law. If your sister gets married, she'll get a husband, but that husband is called brother-in-law to you. So you and your sister's husband are brother-in-laws. Now after the marriage, you'll be having some children. So if you may have son and you may have daughter. At the same time, your brother may have daughter. If your brother has a daughter, she is called niece, she is female. If your brother has a daughter, she is niece. At the same time, if your sister is also having a daughter, means she is also niece to you. If your brother is having a son, so he is called nephew. If your sister is also having a son, he is called nephew. Nephew is a male person, niece is a female person. Whether it is brother's daughter or sister's daughter, she is always called niece. Whether it is brother's son or sister's son, he is always called nephew. So these are the relations we need to be very perfect. So once your children grown up, they'll get married. If your son get married, he'll be getting a wife. That wife is called daughter-in-law to you. If your daughter gets married, she'll get a husband, and that husband is called son-in-law to you. And if they get children, if they have a son, he'll be grandson to you. If they have daughter, he'll be granddaughter to you. So simply we put it in terms of grandchildren. And if these grandchildren have some children, they are called great grandchildren. In the same way, if your grandparents have, like the parents of your grandparents, we say it as a great grandparents. Don't say that if they have, they already have. So parents are always called great grandparents to us. So this is the family tree. So what is that we need to remember is your generation, your parents' generation, grandparents' generation, your children's generation, and their children's generation. So in your generation, except your brother and sister, all are cousin to you. And except there is a one relation, that is spouse, it's a very special relation. In your parents' generation, except your mother and father, everyone is aunt and uncle. So in your grandparents' generation, except your grandparents, everyone is called grand aunt and grand uncle. But you may get a confusion. So father sister we are saying aunt, mother sister we are saying aunt. Then where is the differentiation? There is a differentiation. So father side relations we always say paternal relations. Mother side relations we always say maternal relation. If you want to be very specific in relations, mother's sister is always called maternal aunt. So this is how you describe. Mother's brother is always called maternal uncle. So simply you can call aunt, but if someone specifies it specifically, you say maternal aunt. So maternal uncle. Mother's father is always maternal grandfather. Mother's wife is always called maternal grandmother. Father is always called paternal grandfather. Father's mother is always called paternal grandmother. Father's sister is paternal aunt, and father's brother is paternal uncle. This is how we stand the relations. So father's son is always brother to us. Don't say that paternal brother. Mother's son is also brother to us. Don't say that maternal brother. These are siblings. Okay, and you may get confused. So this is the family tree. Don't ask for the girlfriends and boyfriends. So those are not the blood relations. So these are only the blood relations. Now we'll discuss the problems, friends. Yeah, this is again the same thing. So if you want to copy, you can copy down here. Yeah. So very important points as I've discussed. Other than mother, all females are aunt and except mother-in-law. In parents' generation, other than mother, all females are aunt except mother-in-law. Mother-in-law is a different thing. And father, and other than father, all are uncle except father-in-law. Father-in-law is a different thing. In your generation, other than siblings, brothers and sister, all are cousin. So except wife, brother-in-law and sister, these are different thing according to law. Children generation, other than your son, all male are nephews, and other than your daughter, all female are niece. So it's a very simple thing, and don't confuse yourself. Now we'll discuss the problems. So before discussing the problems, like while discussing the problems, I'll be telling you some important things. Go through those important things while solving the problems. Adopt those things. It will be very, very beneficial to you. Yeah, read the problem and answer the question. F is the brother of A. So F is the brother of A means brothers will be in the same generation. Write like this: F is the brother of A, and relation of F is given. F is the brother, so F is a male person. We don't know anything about A. Don't consider. Some people consider that A is a female because F is the brother means A is a sister. No, it is not given to us. So whatever is the given information to us, we need to follow that only. And C is the daughter of A. C is the daughter of A. Daughter will be in the next generation. So C will be here and she is female. Still we don't know about A. K is the sister of F. So K is the sister of F. So K is the sister. So K is a female. So F is a brother of A. So these two are siblings means K is also sibling of F means K is also sibling of A. Means K is also sister of A. G is the brother of C. So G is the brother of C. These two are brother and he is a male person and she is a female. These two are brother and sister means, and this particular parent is A. So at the same time G parent will be also A only. These two are children of A, but we don't know anything about A. Who is the uncle of G? So uncle of G. Who is the uncle? Uncle is always parent's brother. Who is the parent? A. Who is the parent's brother? F. So F is the uncle of G. This is how you will solve the problem. Go to the next problem. A, B and C are sisters. D is the brother of E and E is the daughter of B. How is A related to D? See, A, B, C are sisters. So A, B, C, these are the same generation. All are females only. Okay. Now, D is the brother of E. We don't know about E. E is the daughter of B. So E is the daughter of B. She will be in the next generation. She is the female. So once E is the daughter of B and B's sister is C. So C's sister is B and B's daughter is E. So daughter's sister's daughter is always called niece. So E is niece to C and E is niece to F. So E is niece to A and E's aunts are A and C. We can clearly say because these three are sisters. And it is given D is the brother of E. So D is the brother of E. So this is male. And these two are brothers and sisters and these two are children of B and B is the mother of E and D. How is A related to D? It is given. So D's mother is B and mother's sister is always called aunt and it is A related to D. So for D, A is always called aunt. So she is aunt. So if you want to be in particular, so she is always called maternal aunt. Now go to the next question. P is the brother of Q and R. So there is a P and he is a male person and he is the brother of Q and R. We don't know about Q and R, whether they are male or female. S is R's mother. So S is R's mother. So she is female. And these three are siblings. So when they are siblings means S is the mother of all. So S is the mother of Q. S is the mother of P also. T is P's father. So he is T. So T is P's father. And these three are siblings. Q, P, R are siblings. And this father is T. So it's now confirmed that S is the mother and T is the father. So these two are married. So whenever some people are married, you get a married couple while solving the problems. Put them in a box so that you will not have a confusion. Otherwise, sometimes you confuse that they are brother and sisters. It will be dangerous while solving the problems. Yeah. Which of the following statements cannot be definitely true? He's asking. T is Q's father. That is always true. And S is P's mother. Yes, S is mother always. Shows it is also true. T is S husband. Yes, T is S husband because they are married couple. So definitely your answer is this thing. So this is not true. This is not true. This is not true. So this is true. This is true. This is true. And this is not true. So S is T son. S and T are wife and husband. It cannot be son. Now go to the next problem. A is B's sister. So A is B's sister. So A is female. We don't know about B. C is B's mother. So C is B's mother. So C is female. And D is C's father. So D is there and he is C's father. So D is there. He is male person. And E is there. She is D's mother. So D's mother is E. She is female. Then how A is related to D? So this is one generation. This is second generation. This is third generation. See friends, in the third generation, who will be the person? So how is A related to? So for D, this is in the second generation. So second generation, either it would be only grandchildren. So it would be either granddaughter or grandson. So A is a female, definitely she would be granddaughter to D. It's a very simple thing. So it is not grandmother, it is not grandfather, because we are talking about the lower generation person, so it would be granddaughter only. Now go to the next problem. A is the brother of B, so A is there and B is there. A is the brother of B, is a male person. A is the brother of C also, A is the brother of C also, so these three are siblings now, means brother and sister, but we don't know who is C, who is B. To find what is the relation between B and C, in order to say the relation between B and C in both ways, means if C is sister to B, B must be either brother or sister. Like that you should be able to say, not from one side, you should be able to say from two sides. What minimum information from the following is necessary? So one is given, that is gender of C. Let us suppose if this is female, so you can say that C is sister of B. Then what about B? B is, we can't say. So we need to know about the gender of B also. So we require one relation and two relations. So first statement and second statement, both the things we require. Now go to the next problem. A and B are married couples. So we got an ultimate thing, A and B are married couples, put them in a box. Yes, this is a photo frame we say. And X and Y are brothers. We don't know where is X and Y. X is a brother of A. So X is a brother of A and X and Y are brothers. So this is a male person and this is a male person. And X, Y, A are siblings. Then how is Y related to B? So who is this Y to B? It is asked. So whether it is a wife or husband, we don't know about A and B. Whether it is spouse, so we say that A is a spouse of B. Spouse brother is always brother-in-law. So answer is brother-in-law. Go to the next problem. A is the son of C. So there is A, he is the son of C. And C and Q are sisters. So she is female. So C is the mother of A and Q is the Q is the aunt of A. Z is the mother of Q. So Z is the mother of Q. So she is also female. So these two are siblings. C and Q are siblings and their mother is Z. So Z is the grandmother of A. And P is the son of Z. So Z is having a son. He is called P. So M. So C, Q, P are siblings and C, Q are sisters of P and P is the brother of C and Q. Which of the following statements is true? So these three are siblings, friends. So P and A are cousins. So P and A, these two are in different generations. They can never be cousins. P is the maternal uncle of A. So A's mother's brother is always maternal uncle of A. This is true. We'll check the rest of the relations also. Q is the maternal grandfather of A. So Q is a female, she cannot be a father. So C and P are sisters. So C is a female and P is a male. So they can never be sisters. Now go to the next problem. X is the wife of Y. So X is the wife of Y. So she is female and he is the male person, that is given. Don't ask then again Y is not mentioned. So X is the wife means Y is always a male person. Don't go by the court rules that some people, transgenders, can be married. So don't consider those relations while solving the problems of blood relations. So in examination, those kind of problems will not be given. So Y is the brother of Z. So Y is the brother of Z. So Z, we don't know about Z. Z is the son of P. Now we know about the Z. He is a male person and these two are brothers and this parent is P. We don't know who is P. How is P related to X? It is given. So we don't know whether P is male or female. So if P is male, then he will be father-in-law to this particular X, because spouse father, because husband's father. So if P is female, we say she is mother-in-law. But we don't know about P, whether it is male or female, so we can't say the relation, so the data is inadequate. Now go to the next problem. So following are some information about the family consisting of 4 members, P, Q, R and S. P is an adult male and has 2 children. So there is a person P is an adult male, he is having 2 children, we don't know who the children are. Q is the son-in-law of P. So Q is the son-in-law means Q is having a daughter and daughter's husband is Q. So these 2 persons are married, but we don't know who is this daughter. R is Q's brother-in-law. So there is a person, R is Q's brother-in-law. Who is the brother-in-law? Wife's. So this particular dot we are putting is, it is the wife of Q. So wife's brother is brother-in-law. So R is the brother. So he is the brother means P is children, one of the children. So he is male person. And there is just one couple in the given family. So in the given family data, there is only one couple. So there are 4 members, P, Q, R, S is given. P, Q is occupied, R is occupied. So definitely this person must be S. Then only these 2 will form a couple. Then who is the daughter of P? So S is the daughter of P. So this is how you'll be solving the problem, friends. So these are the first model in this particular topic called blood relations. In the blood relations 2, we'll be solving the remaining models. And thanks for watching the video. And if you have any doubt, you can ask us at vfocusclasses@gmail.com. And also I want to inform you that we have launched a program called Quant Plus Pure Maths that is exclusively for SSC CGL, and today it is available at 20% off cost. You can go through our website, that is www.vfocusclasses.com. And also if you like our videos, you go to just description and you can contribute us in multiples of rupees. Like you can contribute anything, but it is not compulsion. So it's up to you. Thank you very much and have a nice day.